How to detach your mind from reality. The mind and reality are two different things. The mind has intuition and it feels things and it thinks and processes thoughts. Reality is what's actually happening in present time. Reality is just a mere presence. It doesn't think. Reality is just what it is. A mantra for mastering this that I wrote down would be, I am not the mind, I am the observer. I am confident in God's plan always. I believe that to control my mind is winning. I detach my mind from reality, from an observation point of view instead of emotional. I observe thoughts without becoming them. I don't let my identity be shifted. You have to be present in knowing that your mind will always think. It's on a constant wiring or constant brainwave. It's always going to be thoughts and energy around you because we live in two different planes of existence. You have the physical, the material world, which is our bodies, and then the mind, the spiritual world, the unseen, the thoughts and energies and frequencies that vibrate around us, an aura field, that vibration, the unseen, that's another world. So when you learn to observe the thoughts in your mind, you learn to pick up on the patterns of energy and how frequencies affect you and thought patterns, you could become way more clear-minded. Once you observe your thoughts and you observe everything that goes into your mind, you will be more conscious of what you feed into your mind. You have to ask, are your thoughts an actual fact, or is it just a feeling? Is it just something that was given to you down by trauma? Was it passed into you from a relative or anybody? Is it a limited belief? Is it something that you went through that made you feel this way? You have to ask yourself, what is the real feeling? Or what is this thought an actual fact? Because most of the time, our minds play a trick on us and make us think that certain things that we think are true about us. And that's not the case. Our minds were hijacked. Our minds are constantly being hijacked on a daily basis by what we watch, what we eat, what we listen to. You have to be conscious of this and you have to know this in order to understand how your mind works, how to escape. Once you realize this, you become way more conscious-minded. You become careful about what you listen to, what you eat, what you do, what you say. Everything becomes way more clear to you. And you start to become really careful of how you perceive the thoughts that come to your head. Because when you believe a certain thought about yourself, it affects your energetic field. Remember, the body and the mind are connected. So if you feel insecure about yourself, then the body will become insecure itself. The body will shrink. You will start to notice certain things about yourself that make you feel even more insecure. You have to be tapped in to know this. Detach your mind. Observe. Detach your mind from an emotional state and from the ego and from things that make you not look at it from an observer point of view. You have to observe what's going on, and then you choose to execute on what it is you got from the observation. If somebody's arguing, for example, if two people are arguing in front of me, let's say it's a friend of mine and another person, and they're arguing. and I walk out. So let's say I walk out and I see them arguing in public or something. Now my mind will look at it and observe it for what it is. I have two options: to either fight with my friend or run away. That's the observer point of view. But if I'm just an emotional person and I don't think, if I see that, most people will crash out. They see their friend fighting with another person, they're gonna instantly do the worst. But if I sit back and observe reality, what's actually happening, what's really happening in this situation is two people are fighting. There are no friends, there is no sides, it's neutral. From the observer point of view, it's just two people fighting. You know, whatever happens, happens. If my friend loses, he loses. If the other guy loses, he loses. Whatever happens, actually happens. So that's the observer point of view. You have to observe your thoughts. I could have the thought of, yeah, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna stand on all 10 behind my friend. I'm gonna help them win the fight. And you have to observe that thought. Or you could observe the thought of just letting them fight, just letting them do whatever it is, and knowing that it doesn't make you a coward, it doesn't make you lame for not jumping in. It's all about observing the thoughts and the facts behind the thoughts. Okay, if I don't jump in this fight with my friend, I'm gonna be called a pussy, a bitch, a lame. Is that really true about me though? Or is that another person's perception of me? That's just what they think. Is that a real fact? No, it's not. It's just another person's perception of you. So that's just one example of many examples. You have to separate the fact with the thought. Is this thought true? My bad, y'all. Is this thought true? Or is it a feeling? Is it just an emotional feeling that I put or attached behind it that makes it believable? Or is it an actual fact? You have to detach your mind from the world and observe from within. Until next time, man, y'all be safe. I'm out.